Triple M, it's Robbie and Carly this morning. Now, we're very lucky. We've got the duo of Jeff and Ree on the line today from Married at First Sight. Guys, hello. Thanks for coming on the show.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Now, you're making me a little bit nervous because you're both on two different phone lines, which is not always a good sign, but you are both in Melbourne, I understand.
Yes, both in Melbourne. I haven't started work yet. Are you at work, Jeffy?
Yeah, I'm at work, yeah. I don't know when to talk. There's so many people talking at once.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, good. So you're at work, Jeff. So you've made it on time. That's excellent. What are you doing today? A few spreadsheets or something, mate?
Nah, I'm on the tools, mate. I'm an electrician. So, just fixing a couple of fire systems. Nothing too fancy.
I love that because obviously you guys wrapped up filming a little while ago and then you just go back to your normal lives as you are seeing all this drama on screen. What is it like when you guys are trying to live your normal life, but you're on national telly every night?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's like you're reliving it all over again, the experience again, but then you have to deal with the normal, I guess, stresses of day-to-day life. But yeah, it's pretty surreal.
Yeah, I find it a bit bizarre when I'm at work. I'm carrying a ladder through a job site and people are stopping me to talk about what's happening on maths. So I find that quite funny.
So you guys have been reasonably drama-free up to this point. You obviously had that small blip on the radar with Ryan and getting involved in his relationship and everything. How have you, looking at it from it being on TV, how have you found the experience so far? Has it been all right?
Ree?
Yeah. I guess it played out pretty spot on. That's how I remember it as well. Yeah, what do you think, Jeff?
Yeah, it is funny because, like you said, we filmed it so long ago, and then you're watching it live like everyone else is, like the public is, and you're trying to recall what you said, and I'm sitting there sometimes going, oh shit, what did I say here? I get a bit nervous, but so far it's been pretty good for us, and how I sort of thought it all played out has played out that way. So there's been no real surprises so far.
Which is good because quite often we see contestants say they got a bad edit, which is the line they always like to use.
Yeah.
Jackie comes to mind when I say this because, Ree, you've had your issues with Jackie. She is coming out and definitely being very vocal on social media about how what we're seeing on screen is not marrying up with who she is as a person. Would you agree with what she's saying there?
Absolutely not. What we see on screen is Jackie to a T. That is exactly what I experienced, just a lot more hours of it, really.
Okay.
Yeah, look, it wasn't all bad with Jackie. We had normal chats. I actually find it quite baffling how she is going, I guess, quite rogue with the things that she's saying, and she's making up a lot of things. And I'm lucky enough that I've got a cast behind me that'll back up that a lot of the things that she's saying are very untrue. But yeah, it's a shame to see. But I think she's just, there was a mirror held up in front of her and she doesn't like what she saw. But unfortunately, it's right.
So what is the biggest one? Because obviously there was the whole text message drama, but what is the biggest lie she's now telling post-show that's not sitting right with you that you would like to clear up?
She's called me a bully. She says that I don't know what I'm allowed to say on this radio at the moment. I don't want to use bad language. That I'm shaming her, that I comment negatively on her appearance. I've never bullied anyone in my entire life. Jackie and I did actually, even though we did have those moments where we clashed, off camera, we were fine. We'd see each other in the hallway. We'd go, hey, how you going? Really, really amicable. So the things that she's coming up with, they are all lies.
Wow.
Oh, that would be such a weird feeling to be watching this all unfold on social media and someone rewriting history.
Yeah, it is quite strange. But to be honest, as I said, I've got the cast are amazing, and she said that she's friends with them. I'm saying I'm friends with them. So I guess it'll be great once people get their Instagram accounts back, and if anyone has any questions, they can actually ask the other cast members and say, hey, was Ree actually like that? And I can guarantee they'll say no.
Wow. So if you see her down in South Yarra, Chapel Street or something like that in a bar, are you going to share a martini together or is that it?
I would definitely say, I'd just like, hey, how you going? I'd just act normal because I don't want to stoop down to that level, to be honest.
Fair enough. Hey, why your relationship and your meetups last night were very drama-free? So there's not really anything to ask you there other than congratulations. It all went well. But let's talk about the one everyone's talking about, because you guys are watching the show along with the viewers. Athena and her situation was pretty, sad to watch unfold. It did look like an attack on screen. What was your guys' takeaway from watching that situation unfold?
Yeah, that was very hard to watch, that situation, and obviously we heard secondhand what happened later on, but yeah, to see that right there in front of our own eyes was difficult, and I think the situation could have definitely been handled a lot better, but at the end of the day, that's how it played out, and I think the fallout from that's going to be pretty. It's going to be pretty, disappointing, I guess, for both of them.
Actually, Jeff, you've been one of the guys that really call out the bullshit on this show this year. So, thoughts on Adrian and how he's acted for a lot of the time?
Yeah, like me and Adrian, we definitely had words, and the upcoming dinner party, we exchanged a few pleasantries across the table. So. Yeah, nothing changes there, and that was what I sort of tried to do, call out bad behaviour throughout the show, and I feel like I did that along with Ree as well. Yeah, we can sort of hold our heads higher, knowing we did that, and but yes, like I said, to still see that live like that, it was a hard thing to see, and I guess if we saw that before the dinner party, it probably would have been even more intense.
Speaking of the MAFS cast getting together, we saw a lot of them descend here in WA over the weekend for Paul's birthday. Did you guys get an invite?
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually did get an invite. I think what did we have? We had something on. I can't remember what we had, but we had something on back in Melbourne, so we couldn't attend, unfortunately.
I like that you're saying we.
Yeah.
I was a little nervous with the separate phone lines, but I like that you said we had something going on.
I'll clear that up. Ree for Athena and Cleo's birthday, and then me for Paul's birthday. We had separate invites.
Separate invites.
And also the girls were in Melbourne for my birthday only last weekend. So yeah, Katie, Ash, Athena, Beth, and Karina came for my birthday, and then Jamie obviously is already here in Melbourne, so the 7 of us all got together, so I feel like we kind of did a little celebration for Athena's birthday already.
Oh.
So can you guys go out as a cast and not get harassed, or did Channel 9 try and keep you in a hotel room somewhere so you don't get a little tipsy and start spilling spoilers to the general public?
I think everyone's sort of smart enough to not give away spoilers, but yeah, Channel 9's great. As long they're happy for us to hang out with each other, as long as, like you said, we don't give away too much to the general public. So, yeah, in terms of that, it's been fine. Like, they understand we still have to live a life, and we can't be sort of held up in our houses and not leave. So, yeah, they've been great.
I did actually see Athena and Billy out on Saturday night in Perth, and they were looking very cosy. So I don't know if they are actually taking that to heart or not.
Any comment on that?
No comment.
No comment.
Very, very loved up in Yagan Square. That's all I'm going to say, Jeff.
No comment. I like what you tried to do there, but no comment.
All right, maybe we'll leave it at that so nobody gets in trouble. Hey, you guys are amazing to watch, and it seems like there is a genuine connection there, which, dare I say it, you're making me believe in the experiment again. Thank you so much for joining us, guys.
Thanks, Rob and Carly.
Thanks, guys.